Hey y'all, here is another compilation of different things that I ate for another week in my life. I hope you're liking it. If you are, remember to give the video a like and just to subscribe just to see more. So first, my dad made these fried dumplings, but they're looking kind of janky because the skin and the meat were all falling apart and coming out. But I like that anyways because I like to eat my meat and my wrappers separately. And I have this hot oil on the side to mix in with my dumplings to give it more flavor. And then because it was a little oily, I wanted to eat some fresh fruit to combat the oil. So I have some pear that I have in salt, or I like marinated in salt, and then I take it out, and then I have some tangerines. And then I think, so actually Sunday night I actually went to Smorgasburg to get these meal or whatever, and then I just had it as leftover for the next day. So I actually have these tacos, and I forget what the places are, but I'll put their names over here. But I got 3 tacos. One was a chicken, one was a spicy pork, and another one was a veggie zucchini. And then they actually have like cucumbers and like sides and 2 dressings. I don't have a preference of the red or the green. I feel like they both taste good. I also don't know what the difference are, but they both taste good. I actually got these poutine fries as well, but it's made in, I think, duck oil or duck fat actually. And then I actually had a green smoothie as well. I think this is the Revive Superfood Grass is Greener smoothie. And then for dinner, I am boiling some bok choy, and I'm actually going to use the leftover Hai Di Lao mini hot pot that I didn't get to finish because it was so spicy. So I'm actually putting like my own other toppings in it because I obviously don't have enough left in a mini hot pot. So I have udon, bok choy, dicing up some firm tofu. And the firm tofu goes really well with this soup base because the soup is a spicy tingly soup, and when it's soaked into the tofu, it just tastes really good. Also tastes really good with Spam. The toppings or whatever I have left in the Hai Di Lao mini hot pot is like lotus root, bamboo shoot, wood ear, mushroom. Trying to think what else. And I think there's still seaweed and stuff in there too. So yeah, I just needed to balance it out because the soup base is just way too spicy for me, and I love spice, but I haven't had it in such a long time at this intensity that I think it caught me off guard, but it's so good. So definitely recommend Hai Di Lao if you ever get a chance to eat at the restaurant or you get to try some of their products that you see in the grocery store. And then for dessert, to combat all the spiciness that I just ate, I just have a scoop of vanilla ice cream. So I'm eating that. And then the next day, my mom made this beef pepper kind of curry. She made it where the beef is like really tender and easy to come apart. So I'm just having that with rice. It's not curry like a hot Indian curry or anything like that. I guess it's just like a Burmese kind of curry. If I don't even know what that is, but yeah. Anyways, and then I have some oranges as my dessert. I think these were either really cold or really sour. So that's the face that I'm making in combat with that. And I wanted some tea, so I'm mixing Mighty Leaf green tea with Tazo Zen tea for antioxidant and also the mintiness. And then for dessert, I actually wanted to try this soy milk, and I actually really dig it. I actually like it a lot. And I had this with some Krispy Kreme donuts. I had one Krispy Kreme donut that was, I think, Krispy Kreme filled or cream filled, I don't know. And then I also had the glaze, which is so good. I really like Krispy Kreme donuts because they feel a little bit more airy and not as doughy, so it feels like it's lighter, but it has a nice like crunch to it. I think this is dinner? I don't know, it's another meal. This is a Burmese dish called mi xian, and we are using these thicker noodles for this. I think there's other noodles you can use, but my mom likes these thick noodles. And so in addition to thick noodles, we have bean sprout and then this like tofu marinade, or like this tofu sauce. And then we have minced chicken with pepper. Is it pepper or like sour pepper or something? And in addition to that, it's covered, or you top it off with this cornstarch base. It's kind of like the soup to put everything together, if that makes sense. So my mom just scooping like maybe 2 scoops of that over the noodles. I definitely recommend eating this dish when it's hot, and definitely recommend mixing everything in immediately once it is served to you, because the cornstarch is a little bit hard to work with once you don't do that. And then to top it off, she's just putting peanuts. So this is just me mixing everything together so that all the flavors are blended. I don't know what part of Burma this is from or what inspired this dish, but it tastes really interesting compared to any other Asian cuisine that I've probably eaten. And then I had this strawberry matcha latte from a local bubble tea spot that's near me. This is different from maybe the boba guy strawberry matcha latte that's pretty popular, because the strawberry puree is different. I feel like the one in the local shop near me is a little bit more like a creamy parfait, and then the one from Boba Guys tastes more like a strawberry jam, but it tastes really good. I feel like the one near me is just I feel like there's more sugar or cream involved to it, so it like dilutes the flavor a little bit. And the next day I have another bubble tea. This is I think the soy milk with cream, or with the cheese cream and oats. And then I also have taro balls, and this was pretty good. And for lunch I have these soup dumplings that we're just gonna steam up. I think all my soup actually just like dissolved through, so I didn't really have soup dumplings, just dumplings, but whatever. I also have Tazo Zen Tazo Zen tea, because I really like that minty flavor to like wash out the oiliness and flavors from my meal. And then for this might be dinner, I am boiling some bok choy, and I am using this Ichiban beef noodle or beef ramen, and I am going to make this with my dry hot pot that I got from a local restaurant. And the dry hot pot just includes beef, cabbage, fish tofu, or is it tofu cake? No, fish cake, tofu. You see what else is in there. And then I think I'm also, and peppers. And I'm also going to add in the sauce from the dry hot pot, just to give my ramen a little bit more kick and spicy flavor to it. And then another meal that I had, I'm using gomtang, and it's kind of like solongtang. So it's a clear broth ramen with some beef, hints of beef in it, or beef flavoring in it, sorry. So I am boiling more bok choy in there. I am going to use the stir fry or the dry hot pot ingredients again for this one. I'm just cooking up the ramen first, and I wanted to have a drink on the side, so I am actually making this revived superfood strawberry zen. It tastes really good because it has strawberry, peach, raspberry, zucchini, but it tastes really good and really fruity, and it goes really well with this soup and meal because it just combats all the, I guess, the saltiness from the dish. So that's pretty much all that I had, whatever I recorded for that week of what I ate. I hope you are liking it. Like I said, if you are, remember to just give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you all in another week with more meals that I am eating.